Bro said, let my sound waves live 1,000 years. I'll still jam as a skeleton. What's going on, Fort Worth family? It's the kid, FortWorthFabian, BigBossFabo. I'm back with a reaction video for you guys, and it's the continuation of the Holler Boy, The Rise of Ryan Upchurch full-length documentary. This is part 4. As you guys know, I said I'm chopping them up into 20-minute segments. 4 parts, just to break them down and react to them and just get through it and just, appreciate Upchurch that much more, man. Buddy is fire, hell of a talent, hell of an inspiration, love the passion, you know what I mean? You can just tell it's true within. And any you can see through the fakeness in terms of like if somebody's not organic. With him, you can see that it's just so real. It's so just, it's natural, you know what I'm saying? And I can't explain it any other way. But I continue to just enjoy his content more. I continue to like his music more. When he speaks, I want to listen because, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of interesting things to say. It's funny because I seen an interview or some type of clapback or him addressing a situation, and it was somebody that was reacting to it. A reactor was watching Upchurch, and they're like, dang, I didn't know he was this articulate. I didn't know that he was this well-spoken. I didn't know he was this educated. And it's like, yeah, bro, like, you judging the book by a cover. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Upchurch, man. Let's hop back into part 4. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at FortWorthFabian, man. We are on the road to 1 million. Support a young entrepreneur, man. Support my dreams, man. Help me get there, man. Subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's hop into the reaction.
So Rock the South, this is really the big test here right here, man. He invited me down, right? He got me VIP pass. So I thought, dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. I really didn't know how big it was gonna be. I get there, fucking huge line. I'm like, bro, like, fuck yeah. I'm like, I still wouldn't, I'm seeing all this shit up. I'm like, man, this is bigger than damn fair, you know what I mean?
He said he got big, bigger than the fair. I like his friend, man. Buddy funny.
Yeah, I thought it was a fair, really, like a fair event. Start walking around. Dude, there's thousands, tens of thousands of fucking people were everywhere. It was kind of fucked up. Like, I wasn't ready for that. I went from a show at the warehouse of like maybe a couple hundred people to down this dude is in, Rock the South. And, I'm still grasping what it was because we got there early. There's 10,000 people there. And he's like, look, he's like, I'm probably gonna piss these people off. I'm like, why is that? He's like, they didn't tell me, they didn't give me all these rules. He's like, they didn't tell me I can't have a flag. They didn't tell me I can't say certain things. They told me I couldn't cuss. All this shit. He's like, but fuck it. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm like, dude, like, most people like want this opportunity to be getting the big shit. He's like, fuck the big shit. I ain't trying to get up there. He's like, I'm gonna still do my thing. He's like, they invited me down here. He's like, I didn't call them. They invited me. The first thing this motherfucker does when he gets on stage, brings that shit up that they didn't want him to do something and pulls a rebel flag out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Starts some of his hit songs, cussing, singing, yelling. The whole motherfucking place stands up and he plays, I think Come and Get It. I think motherfuckers are jumping, spilling beer, throwing beer. Fucking dude, it was hype as fuck. And I think that's when you got all the big wigs really looking at you in one spot, and all these other people looking at you in one spot, other country people looking at you in one spot, and you got the whole motherfucking place jumping like they ain't never seen, singing every fucking word of your goddamn song. My boy's gonna keep going to the top, no matter what the fuck the goddamn outcome, no matter the circumstance, he's going to the top all the way.
When Ryan first started, I remember all the way back, he basically went and did a show, and I think there was 40 people there. And, one of the first shows, and it'll probably kill me for even saying it, I think he forgot his words. He was so nervous, he forgot his words. And he said, listen, straight up, I'll give everybody back their money if you want, or we can shoot pool. And they said, we're going to shoot pool with you. And that's what he did. He shot pool with them. Then all the way fast forward to Rock the South, I'm looking at this kid on the stage, and he's on these big jumbotrons and just commands the stage and doesn't care, fearless. And the day that I saw that and he came off stage, and I just couldn't even contain myself. I couldn't fathom that this person that I met so long ago on this journey had gotten to this point, and he was so meant to do it.
I think it really...
Dang, man. Jeez. It's crazy, bro. Man. It's wild. I know exactly, like, you can't explain that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, jeez. And I've always said this, like, the dream of mine really is, like, you know, to come completely into fruition into who I know I could be as a creative and an artist. But, like, I want my parents to see me, you know, come into my own. You know, that's God willing. That's something I pray about. You know, I want my parents to, you know, be proud of me and see me flourishing and, you know, what God's will for my life is. You know, I know it's big. I know it's great because I can feel it. But just having the people around you look at you and say, it makes sense now. I see what you was doing, man. I see, you know, the back and forth, the long nights, the confusion. Me not understand it, but now, you know, it all falls in line, man. That's something else you just can't explain.
It hit everybody when we turned around and saw Upchurch and the huge background and the lights. And then you turn around and you see like this sea of people, like you just didn't see where the people ended. And it was really cool because we saw some of the, you know, performances before Ryan. And it was like as soon as he stepped on stage, it was like everybody just like crowded in. You could see the entire crowd just come towards him. And that was the most surreal thing I think I've seen so far, was just how much Ryan belonged on that stage, how much he belongs with all those bigger names. And, you know, I thought he should have been a headliner that year, but, you know.
And I've done some big events, big shows, but it wasn't like, you know, this is an independent artist here. We're the only independent artists on that big that big stage. That main stage, it was only us. Every other artist had played that game. No disrespect to them. So we get out there, we do our thing. We find out quickly while we're on stage that it is a ton of Upchurch fans in that crowd. They're all screaming for certain songs. We start doing Come and Get It. The whole crowd, you just see this like wave of people just jumping up and down. Middle of the day, people don't have time to be drinking. It was just awesome. And that was a big moment. That was a kind of no looking back thing. A sign of how things have changed, not only for us but for the industry. You just don't let independent guys get up there on some mainstream, main stage kind of event.
We have McKinney, baby. Hopefully this ain't no crazy story or something that went left, because I know I've heard stories about certain scenarios of cities he went to he wasn't jiving with. You know what I'm saying? But we in McKinney, Texas, baby. Y'all know nothing about McKinney, man. It's, you know, Dallas, Texas area. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Texans. If you from Texas and you watching, man, leave a comment down below and let me know where you from. Hopefully, you from Fort Worth?
Dude, there is no age demographic. When it comes to my kind of shows, I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what I've done. I don't know what it is I've said, because I don't sit around thinking, what can I say to make these people like me? I just pretty much say what the fuck ever, and people like it. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying special or nothing. I don't know. I don't even see myself as special. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular fucking dude. But like, it's crazy. It's like I could be in towns or something, or stopping at a gas station, and it could be, a 10-year-old kid who wants a picture that has an Upchurch shirt on. Or it could be literally, this has happened, it could be an 87-year-old woman with the Elvis shirt on in the front row. So, there's not an age demographic, dude. It's black, white, Mexican people, freaking thug people, redneck people, skateboarders, freaking scene girls, hipster chicks, old
We
men,
want them all.
bikers,
We want them all.
basketball players, baseball players. It's everybody. It's fucking everybody. But I love everybody, so I guess that's why a lot of different kind of people show up.
Literally, all ages. I mean, it's relatively young, but like, I mean, you get your 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old dudes like, yeah, man, let's go to church. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, what? You know, like, and sometimes, like I said, it'll surprise you who does, or you're just people you wouldn't expect. It's not just rap. It's not just rock. It's country. It's a little bit of everything. So he's got a little something for everybody. And it shows in our shows, because literally there'll be an entire family that, like, literally they've been waiting all year for this show.
And when we're getting onto the plane, both stewardesses and the pilot knew who Ryan was, and this was pretty early on. And it really messed with me. It messed with my head. I thought it was awesome. We get on there like, is that that guy? Is that that guy? And they really were talking about it. And they went up to him. They both went up and talked to him about it. And Ryan, of course, was super humble about it. But even the dang pilot knew who he was. Not that pilots are, the king of England, but I just didn't picture this little, perfectly dressed pilot guy to be like, that's Upchurch. That's when it hit me. I was like, wow, we're sitting there jumping airports and he's getting recognized. This isn't just going through back road gas stations getting recognized.
I didn't know if it would ever reach this big, but it happened a lot faster than I anticipated, for sure.
No. Not that I didn't have faith in him, because I did. I knew that whatever he did, he was going to do it to the fullest extent. He was going to be great at it. Just like I've always told him, I don't care what you do it the best you can, and you love it, and it will turn into something big, And, oh my gosh, no, this is like huge. Huge. I did not know it was going to get this big.
In the beginning, when me and Ryan locked in, I knew that we could make history together. Add what Stoner was doing, bringing a better quality, and me bringing these better visuals, I knew that ultimately we could do something that no one has done before, and I'm very, very proud of everything that we've accomplished together. I find myself in certain situations with Ryan knowing that the things that we're doing right now, we are making history.
They show up so early. That's crazy. I love it though, man. It's wild. It's still like, I don't know. It's hard to believe, I guess. Yeah, it's really hard to believe. But I appreciate the fuck out of it though. It's I don't even know what to call it. Like it's not a weird experience. It's just I think the right word is surreal. A surreal experience. It's something I'm grateful for. It's changed my life. These fans have changed my life. This music has changed my life. They just don't know. They have no idea how much it's changed my life. They don't. They listen to the songs and they jam out to them with their friends and stuff. But they have no idea how they've changed my life. They don't even know. I just wish they did know.
So many people come to him, and if I've heard it once, I've heard it, I don't know, a dozen times. Your son saved my life. Your son saved my life. Didn't have any faith in myself. I didn't feel like I could do anything. Your son gave me strength or courage. And it's just like the lyrics, his lyrics, y'all have heard them, his lyrics are amazing. They really get people like pumped up, and fired up. And people have come to me so many times through my emails, through my DMs on Instagram, and even at shows, and they're like, your son is so inspiring. He's so positive. He's made a major impact on my life when things were going really bad. Helped me turn around and be more positive. And that is what every mom wants to hear. He wears his heart on his sleeve. What you see is what you get, and he's authentic, and I think people know that. And that's why I think so many of his fans have, like I said, they'll tell me these things when I see them at the shows and stuff. I feel like I know your son. I feel like I know he's not my family, and I know we're not personal friends, but I feel like he's my friend. I think he still doesn't understand.
It's a gift, man. It's a blessing. God created him for a reason, right? And I've always said that entertainers, in my eyes, very intricate, like, especially, like, not every entertainer has a good heart. A lot of them, of course, they're in it for the wrong reasons. But a lot of the ones that have been chosen for the right reasons, bro, is all meant for, it was all purposeful. You know what I mean? And getting back to my earlier statement, I always feel like entertainers are like, a lot of them are sent from God, bro. You know what I mean? Just because, one, the platform, right? You're able to touch so many people, but at the same time, if you're uplifting and, you know, encouraging and inspiring and instilling faith and, you know, within people, like, that's what you do it for. I can't say everybody does it for that, but that's a big reason why I want to, you know, get into what I want to do and just be an entertainer, be an artist, be a creator, an innovator, just to inspire and push the envelope, bro. Like, there's so many things that us as individuals can do, you know what I'm saying? But society tells us we can't. Society tells us to just get into the cookie cutter fashion of a 9-to-5 and live your days out in a white picket fence and then you go on. Like, if your dream is to do something huge, spend your time doing it. Spend your life, your years doing it. Because that's could be just certainly be your calling, your destiny, man. You know, like, you gotta keep going, man. Keep going after what you want, bro. Keep going. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Keep going. Keep going. Each and every day you get beat up, you come back stronger the next day. Keep going. Keep going. People tear you down. Keep going, bro. Like, I can't say it a million times. I could say it a million times, actually. Keep going. Just keep going, bro.
The impact, the whole impact he's had on the fans. I do think he knows what he's done to the industry, though.
He's the voice of the voiceless. He says things, you know, there are a lot of people that can't articulate and put the way they feel into words like Ryan can. And I think that's why he's so, you can connect with him so well. That's why his fans connect. That's why I connect. He inspires.
As I said before, everyone has a story, and those stories are all valid. People have a big thing to talk about, to bring to Ryan, or maybe even just to tell us about their connection with the group or the movement. But that night, I come outside, and they're like, hey, you talk to these people real quick. I go over and talk to them, and within like 20 seconds, they're telling me how their son had just died on a motorcycle accident about 10 days before. And by far, Upchurch was he lived for Upchurch. They showed me his motorcycle helmet, how it had RHEC on it, had Upchurch on the other side. And within seconds of talking to me, the mom starts busted out in tears. And so I give her a hug. I got this mom I've never met before, crying profusely in my shoulder. And the father, I look over at him and he just starts thanking me. Like, just telling me how thankful they are that we brought joy to their son's life who just passed away. And it hit me real hard. Anyway, I said, well, what are you guys doing here? And they said, we just wanted to be around what he loved so much. We want to be a part of that. And that was a big thing for me. That hit me hard.
I don't think he realizes how far he can go, and he's gone so far because he's done so much. But I just think there's a whole lot more
Look
to come.
at that shot, man. Beautiful.
And so, yeah, I think he's still going to be doing music. But he's going to be doing other things, too.
I think he's going to be one of those legends that people will always continue to play, and he's going to continue to put out music. And that's the thing about a lot of legends. I don't know if they get tired of doing it or what, but they've quit putting out music, so they're called a legend because you still listen to their old stuff. Well, who's to say if they continued to put out music, even if they were 70, 80 years old, that they wouldn't be a legend, they would be a today. Well, I feel that Ryan will be a today for a long time because he's not nowhere near the point of stopping on doing music.
And it's just true. I'm his best friend. This is coming from my perspective. I thought that we was going to hit the peak by now. Really. But this dude's talent, and I'm not just saying this because he's my friend, this dude's fucking talent, once again, where he has fucking mastered the art of doing his fucking thing and making fucking hits. Once again, I thought it would already kind of plateau out and hit its climax, but he fucked everybody up when he just dropped this all country album. Number one in fucking country rap, number one in fucking the rock country rap fucking mix, number one in the fucking country rap. Well, not even country rap, it's just fucking country now. #1, bro. He can stop right now and still stay on top forever.
I see us going nowhere but up. Just because it's been that steady incline. We haven't taken any steps back. It's been all bigger shows, you know, and like, so I feel like now when we do start headlining those arenas, and I don't know, I guess that's when you can say you've made it. But to me, like, I don't think we've made it just yet. We're close. We're making it. But it's right there. Right there.
You know, you told me you're going to ask that question, and it's a hard one because you could tell me, like, if I left the group and didn't see you guys for years and years, and you'd be like, dude, Ryan's a politician now. I'd be like, I can see that just because he's so good with people, and I see him with people, and, you know, it's not like, oh my God, you're famous, and he's like, hey, get away from me. He's like, oh man, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? He's not, yeah, he doesn't have the head of a famous person. Great if he was a politician, but let's not ruin him.
We all base our dreams off of a protocol of what others have done before us. And
Dang, that's deep. That's fact. Everybody got inspiration from somebody else that evolved into what they became. Like, that's deep.
And with what he's doing, no one's done before him. So I guess I have to say the beauty is that I don't know. And I love that I don't know. If I knew, then there'd be a limit. There'd be a time in. There'd be the end to it. But dude, he's broke the rules. You know, no one does this. No one has that kind of fan base. No label. They just don't. If they do, it's some niche thing that pans out in a year or two. So I guess I would happily say I don't know.
Look, Ryan Upchurch was a country boy from the sticks who went against the grain of Nashville, Tennessee, who stayed true to himself, and in the process defined what an independent artist really was. And I think ultimately that's what he'll be remembered for.
Let the band play.
John Lennon, Michael Jackson, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. When I die, I just wanna...
Bro. Whoa. I'm about to say, what song is this? Oh, man.
Be a legend. White roses on my headstone and my name in golden carrots. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. John Lennon, Michael Jackson, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. When I die, I just wanna be a legend. White roses on my headstone and my name in golden carrots. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. I'm gonna be a fucking legend. Gonna live past 27 with them gates out from my house so pearly white you think it's heaven. Still rocking clothes looking ratchet like I don't give a shit. Cause once upon a time I scrounged for that slick 80 cents. And I cherish the times I counted them.
This was a fire documentary, I'll tell you that. Let me get my 2 cents in. I honestly don't even want... I want to watch these clips, but I might mute them. Because I don't really want to hear the song. I want to react to the music video. But this dude... I can't even explain what I'm feeling right now. It was an excellent documentary. Well done. Inspirational. It just fuels my fire. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep working harder until I get to where I want to get. And just, you know, the sky's the limit. But Buddy really is different. You know what I'm saying? But he's touched me in a sense, and I've just started listening to his music. You know what I'm saying? Just by who he is, and, you know, just the path and his testimony about chasing his dream. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this was great, man. And I got more Upchurch on the way. If you haven't checked out my reactions to Ryan Upchurch, man, check out the Upchurch playlist, link provided in the description down below, man.
Nickels to feed my stomach, then my family made me hungry cause I hated the struggling. I quit my job in construction, I took a huge leap of faith. And now they know the dude who's rapping with that gap in his face. John Lennon, Michael Jackson, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. When I die, I just wanna be a legend. White roses on my headstone and my name in golden carrots. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. And when I'm gone, my fucking jams will still be jamming. And all my fans will still be out here tearing shit up, raising hell and yelling. Let my sound waves live 1,000 years, I'll still jam as a skeleton. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. And I ain't used to this life, but hell, I'm willing to take it. If
let my sound waves live 1,000 years, I'll still jam as a skeleton. Man, solidify yourself through history. That's what a lot want, man. I ain't gonna cap. Being legendary, leaving a legacy.
Gonna be a fucking legend. Small town, shine, sipping, tailgate dumping when the beat drop. Churchman level high, all my haters need binoculars. Because I wasn't nobody, now I'm the beast of the pines. I got evicted from duplexes, now I got shooters on dial. I'm just too bare feet walking, tiptoeing through all of these snakes. But staying humble to my people, I'm the king of the sticks. And I live up under a bridge before I go sell my soul. You know I'm going for gold, the best story that's ever told. John Lennon, Michael Jackson, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. When I die, I just wanna be a legend. White roses on my headstone and my name in golden carrots. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. And when I'm gone, my fucking jams will still be jamming. And all my fans will still be out here tearing shit up, raising hell and yelling. Let my sound waves live 1,000 years, I'll still jam as a skeleton. Cause when I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. When I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. When I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. When I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend. When I die, I'm gonna be a fucking legend.
Fate brought us together, hard work defined who we became, and the world will never forget who Ryan Upchurch is. So that right there is the Holler Boy, The Rise of Ryan Upchurch, the full documentary, man. That was part 4. I watched it in its entirety. Now it's heat, pure fire, man. All I can say is, man, shout out Upchurch, man. Much love, man. Much love. Keep doing you, bro. Keep inspiring, keep encouraging, keep uplifted, man. With that being said, let me know y'all's thoughts on this one in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter at FortWorthFabian, man. It's the road to 1 million. It's the road to 1 million, man. It's crazy, man. This is really a blueprint in a sense, you know, not to say to do it like Upchurch, but, you know, this motivates, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, when I get to a certain point on this channel, I'm going to start dropping my own content, you know what I mean? But it's got to be strategic, right? It's got to be smart in the sense of people. I have, you know, a platform where people, you know, will actually want to listen. So with that being said, man, crazy. I got more Ryan Upchurch content, I mean to say reactions, so to speak, on the way. So stay tuned, stay engaged, check out my Upchurch playlist. God bless, man. Everybody stay safe. We're out of here.